God does not want you to be discouraged. He does not want you looking at your situation and thinking that there's no way out. And even when you don't see him moving, he's always moving. I want you to think about this. Jesus demonstrated something to us when he was speaking to that fig tree. And when he spoke to the fig tree, nothing happened. He said, you should never produce fruit again. But understand, Jesus was always using parables to teach us something. And what he did when he spoke to the fig tree, he went on about his business. And they were moving around. And when they came back, the fig tree had withered away. And Peter said, Rabbi, look, the fig tree you cursed withered away. I want you to know the moment that he spoke to that tree, that God went to work on the root of the problem in darkness. So a lot of times we're not going to see him move. We're going to think that he's not doing anything. We're going to feel that we're not going anywhere, but that's not true. He says, just keep going and be prepared to receive the blessing and believe that it already happened when you spoke it. Mark 11:24 goes back and tells us that. So whatsoever you desire when you pray, believe that you already received it. I want you to know that Jesus believed that that fig tree would die. It didn't die in his timing. It didn't die at that moment, but God started working on the root of the problem. If somebody out there right now is going through something that doesn't look like God is moving, I'm telling you, he's moving. I need you to do something. I need you to go back to Hebrews 1:11, and I need you to say, now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things unseen. We're gonna flip it around just a little bit, because faith is now because God has already done everything. The substance is his word. And he said, if you can take the substance of my word into your heart, when you speak your prayer, believe that you already received it, even though it's unseen and it's untouchable, that I promise that I'll start working on the problem right then. And it'll manifest at the perfect time. And know something, that God knows your destiny. He's already predestined you to be victorious. Here's what you got to think about. The table is already set up with your victory. Now just think about that. If you could think about that while you were going through, and you could see God moving miraculously in your life, go on and get your victory. Your table's already set up. It doesn't make any difference where you came from, what you've done, or what happened in the past, or what people said about you. It doesn't matter. You got a victory table already set up. Now go for it. Even though you got to go through, don't be afraid. Just keep praying and trusting and believing, and he'll remove those obstacles in your path and place you on a firm foundation, making you what you ought to be right there in front of your enemies. And they'll say, that's God. I know that was God. God bless you.